When the name Jon Bon Jovi comes to mind, many think of the legendary frontman of one of rock music's most iconic bands. With a career spanning over 4 decades, Bon Jovi has become synonymous with classic rock anthems, electrifying performances, and an enduring legacy. However, beneath the glitz and glamour of rock stardom lies a story filled with challenges, personal battles, and resilience. This journey is not just about the music. It's about the man behind the mic, who has faced health struggles, mental health challenges, and the pressures of fame. Join us as we delve deep into the life of Jon Bon Jovi, exploring his rise to fame, the battles he faced, and his unwavering spirit. John Francis Bon Jovi Jr. was born on March 2, 1962, in Perth Amboy, New Jersey. Growing up in a working-class family, his father, John Francis Bon Jovi Sr., was a barber and a former Marine, while his mother, Carol, also served in the Marines. This military background instilled a sense of discipline and hard work in John from a young age. The Bon Jovi household was filled with music, which played a significant role in shaping John's early interests. His parents often listened to classic rock and pop music, exposing him to the sounds of the 1960s and 70s, including artists like the Beatles, Elvis Presley, and the Rolling Stones. From an early age, John was captivated by music. He began singing at family gatherings and local events, quickly realizing that performing brought him immense joy. By the time he reached his teenage years, he had developed a strong passion for both singing and playing various instruments, particularly the guitar and keyboard. John often participated in local talent shows, showcasing his vocal talents and gaining recognition within his community. At the age of 16, eager to pursue his dreams, John formed his first band, Rays. This experience was pivotal for him, as it allowed him to hone his skills as a performer and songwriter. Rays played at local clubs and events, gradually building a following. John's charisma on stage and his ability to connect with the audience set him apart from his peers. It was during this time that he began to write his own songs, drawing inspiration from his life experiences and the music he loved. In 1983, John took a significant step in his career by forming Bon Jovi. He brought together a group of talented musicians who shared his vision, including guitarist Richie Sambora, keyboardist David Bryan, bassist Alec John Such, and drummer Tico Torres. The chemistry among the band members was evident from the start, and they quickly began working on their music. The band's self-titled debut album was released in 1984, featuring tracks that showcased their energetic sound and John's powerful vocals. However, it was their second album, 7,800 Degrees Fahrenheit, released in 1985, that began to gain traction, marking a turning point in their career. Despite the initial success, it wasn't until the release of Slippery When Wet in 1986 that Bon Jovi truly exploded onto the global stage. This album became a cultural phenomenon, featuring timeless hits like Livin' on a Prayer, You Give Love a Bad Name, and Wanted Dead or Alive. The infectious melodies and relatable lyrics resonated with audiences, propelling the band to superstardom and solidifying John's place in rock history. The success of Slippery When Wet was not just a testament to the band's musical talent, but also to their relentless work ethic and dedication. They embarked on extensive tours, performing in sold-out arenas and connecting with fans around the world. John's charismatic stage presence and ability to engage the audience made every concert a memorable experience. As the band's popularity soared, John faced the challenges that came with fame, including the pressures of maintaining their success and the expectations of being a rock star. Through these formative years, Jon Bon Jovi's journey from a young boy in New Jersey to a rock icon was fueled by his passion for music, his dedication to his craft, and the unwavering support of his family and friends. This foundation laid the groundwork for a remarkable career that would see him overcome obstacles, reinvent himself, and continue to inspire generations of musicians and fans alike. The late 1980s marked the pinnacle of Bon Jovi's success, a period that would forever change the landscape of rock music. With their iconic album Slippery When Wet, which sold over 28 million copies worldwide, the band became a household name, transcending the typical boundaries of rock stardom. This album not only defined their career, but also solidified their place in music history. Its infectious blend of catchy melodies, powerful lyrics, and Jon Bon Jovi's charismatic stage presence captivated audiences everywhere, making Bon Jovi a dominant force in the music industry. As the band embarked on extensive tours, they performed in sold-out arenas across the globe, drawing massive crowds eager to experience their electrifying live shows. Bon Jovi became a staple on MTV, a platform that was crucial for promoting rock bands during this era. Their music videos, filled with high-energy performances and relatable themes, resonated with fans, further propelling their popularity. Songs like "Livin' on a Prayer" and "You Give Love a Bad Name" became anthems of a generation, and their catchy hooks were inescapable on the radio and television. However, the rapid rise to fame came with its own set of challenges. The pressures of constant touring, media scrutiny, and the relentless expectations of being a rock star began to take a toll on Jon and his bandmates. While they enjoyed the perks of fame, such as luxury and adoration from fans, they also faced the darker side of success. The demands of their schedules left little room for personal lives, leading to feelings of isolation and stress. Internally, the band struggled to maintain their image amidst the whirlwind of fame. Jon, in particular, felt the weight of responsibility as the frontman. He often pushed himself to the limit, striving to meet the demands of fame while ensuring that the band continued to produce hit after hit. The pressure to deliver new music, along with the expectation to perform flawlessly night after night, weighed heavily on him. As the band members dealt with their personal issues, including relationships and the challenges of growing older in the public eye, it became increasingly clear that the lifestyle associated with rock stardom was not as glamorous as it appeared. The constant scrutiny from the media added another layer of stress, as every aspect of their lives was subject to public opinion. Jon and his bandmates had to navigate this tumultuous landscape while trying to stay true to themselves and their music. Despite these challenges, Bon Jovi's determination and passion for music prevailed. They continued to innovate and evolve, finding new ways to connect with their audience. This resilience not only solidified their status as rock legends, but also laid the groundwork for their enduring legacy in the music industry. As Bon Jovi reached new heights of fame and success, the challenges they faced became more pronounced and complex. The grueling schedule of touring and recording took a significant toll on Jon Bon Jovi's mental and physical health. The exhaustion was palpable. He often felt overwhelmed by the relentless demands of maintaining the band's status in the competitive music industry. The pressure to produce hits and deliver electrifying performances night after night weighed heavily on him, leading to moments of doubt and introspection. In various interviews, Jon has candidly spoken about the emotional toll of being in the spotlight. He revealed that there were times when he felt like he was losing himself amidst the chaos of fame. The constant scrutiny from fans and the media, coupled with the expectations of being a rock star, created a tumultuous environment that was difficult to navigate. This struggle was not just personal. It affected the dynamics within the band as well, as they all grappled with the pressures of their success. Adding to this pressure was the changing landscape of the music industry in the 1990s. The rise of grunge and alternative rock brought a wave of new sounds and artists that captured the attention of the public, leading to intense competition for Bon Jovi. Bands like Nirvana and Pearl Jam dominated the charts, and critics began to question whether Bon Jovi could adapt to the evolving musical tastes of the era. This shift posed a significant challenge for Jon and his team, pushing them to rethink their approach to music. In response to these challenges, Jon and the band worked tirelessly to reinvent their sound. They sought to evolve while remaining true to their roots, resulting in albums like Keep the Faith and These Days. These records showcased a more mature and introspective side of the band, reflecting Jon's personal experiences and the growth he had undergone as both an artist and an individual. Keep the Faith, released in 1992, marked a turning point, featuring themes of resilience and hope that resonated with fans during a time of uncertainty. The album's title track and hits like In These Arms and I'll Sleep When I'm Dead demonstrated the band's ability to adapt while still delivering the anthemic rock sound that had made them famous. Similarly, These Days, released in 1995, delved into deeper emotional territory, exploring themes of loss, reflection, and the passage of time. This album further solidified Bon Jovi's relevance in a changing musical landscape, proving that they could evolve without losing their essence. Through these challenges, Jon Bon Jovi emerged not only as a rock star, but also as a resilient leader who navigated the complexities of fame and artistic integrity. The band's ability to adapt and grow during this tumultuous period laid the groundwork for their enduring legacy in the music industry. In 2022, Bon Jovi faced one of the most significant challenges of his career: vocal cord deterioration. Fans began to notice changes in Jon Bon Jovi's performances, with his once powerful voice showing signs of strain. This realization hit hard for Jon, who had built his entire career around his vocal prowess. The diagnosis was devastating, forcing him to confront the reality that his ability to sing, something he had taken for granted, was in jeopardy. The news sparked widespread concern among fans and the music community. Jon's struggle became public, and he found himself in the difficult position of having to address his health issues while continuing to perform. The pressure of maintaining his iconic status as a rock star weighed heavily on him, as he grappled with the fear of not being able to deliver the performances that his fans had come to expect. In response to this challenge, Jon took a proactive approach. He consulted medical experts and underwent various treatments to address his vocal condition. This journey was not just about physical recovery. It also became a deeply personal battle. Jon's determination to fight back and reclaim his voice became a central theme in his life, showcasing his resilience in the face of adversity. Throughout this period, Jon shared his experiences candidly, emphasizing the importance of mental and physical health for artists. He spoke about the emotional toll of facing such a significant health challenge, and how it forced him to reevaluate his priorities and approach to music. This vulnerability resonated with fans, who admired his courage and authenticity. Jon's journey to recovery involved not only medical intervention, but also a renewed focus on self-care and vocal training. He worked closely with vocal coaches and specialists to regain his strength and adapt his singing techniques. His commitment to overcoming this obstacle highlighted his passion for music and his desire to continue performing for his fans. As he navigated this challenging chapter, Jon Bon Jovi emerged as a symbol of resilience, demonstrating that even rock legends face struggles. His ability to confront these health battles head-on reinforced his status not just as a musician, but as an inspiration to many who face their own challenges in life. The COVID-19 pandemic added another layer of complexity to Jon Bon Jovi's health struggles. In late 2021, he contracted the virus just before a scheduled performance in Miami. Although he reported mild symptoms and reassured fans that he was doing well, the long-term effects of COVID-19 on his vocal cords became a topic of speculation. Many began to wonder if the virus had exacerbated his existing vocal issues, leading to further deterioration of his voice. As the world adapted to the new normal, Jon found himself grappling with the uncertainty of his health and the future of his career. The pandemic forced many artists to cancel tours and rethink their approach to live performances. For Jon, this period of isolation provided a rare opportunity to reflect on his journey, his passion for music, and the importance of taking care of his health. During this time, Jon engaged with fans through virtual performances and social media, sharing his thoughts and experiences. He emphasized the significance of mental health and self-care, encouraging others to prioritize their well-being during such challenging times. This connection with fans helped maintain a sense of community, even as live concerts were put on hold. The pandemic also prompted Jon to consider new ways to connect with his audience. He explored creative avenues, such as writing and collaborating remotely with other artists, which allowed him to continue expressing himself musically despite the limitations imposed by the pandemic. This adaptability demonstrated his resilience and commitment to his craft. As the music industry began to recover and adapt to the post-pandemic landscape, Jon's experiences during this period shaped his perspective on performance and health. He recognized the need for balance between his artistic ambitions and personal well-being, leading to a renewed focus on both physical and mental health as he moved forward in his career. Ultimately, the COVID-19 pandemic not only challenged Jon Bon Jovi's health, but also provided him with valuable insights into the importance of resilience, community, and self-care in the face of adversity. While Bon Jovi faced external challenges, Internal dynamics also shifted significantly. The departure of guitarist Richie Sambora in 2013 sent shockwaves through the band and their fan base. John and Richie had been musical partners for decades, and their chemistry on stage was undeniable. However, the pressures of fame, creative differences, and personal struggles led to a rift that ultimately resulted in Richie leaving the band. The fallout from this split was publicly tumultuous. John expressed his hurt and disappointment, feeling abandoned by someone he considered a brother. The feud played out in the media, with both sides making comments that fueled speculation about their relationship. Fans were left heartbroken, longing for the days when Bon Jovi was a united front and the band's dynamic seemed more unified. Despite these challenges, John remained focused on keeping the band alive. He sought to bring in new talent and adapt to the changing music landscape. This included collaborating with different musicians and exploring new musical styles to keep the band's sound fresh and relevant. The release of albums like This House Is Not For Sale showcased John's commitment to Bon Jovi, even as he navigated the complexities of band dynamics. In this transitional phase, John emphasized the importance of resilience and adaptability. He worked hard to maintain the band's legacy while also embracing the evolution of their music. This determination to move forward despite internal tensions highlighted John's leadership and dedication to Bon Jovi. As the band continued to tour and produce new music, the focus shifted towards unity and collaboration within the remaining members. John's efforts to foster a positive environment helped to stabilize the group, allowing them to connect with fans and create new memories together. Ultimately, the dynamics within Bon Jovi reflected the broader themes of perseverance and growth, illustrating how even the most successful bands must navigate personal and professional challenges to maintain their legacy. Through all the trials and tribulations, Jon Bon Jovi has emerged as a symbol of resilience and determination. His journey is a testament to the power of perseverance in the face of adversity. From his early days in New Jersey to becoming a rock icon, John's story is one of passion, struggle, and triumph. As he continues to navigate his health challenges and the ever-changing music industry, Bon Jovi remains a beloved figure in rock history. His ability to adapt, evolve, and connect with fans is a testament to his enduring legacy. John has shown that even the strongest individuals face battles, but it is how they confront these challenges that defines them. In the end, Jon Bon Jovi is not just a rock star. He is a storyteller, a fighter, and an inspiration to millions. His legacy will continue to resonate, reminding us all to keep the faith and never give up, no matter the obstacles we face. As we look to the future, fans eagerly await the next chapter in John's remarkable journey, hoping to see him back on stage, delivering unforgettable performances once again.